Hey, Landon. I just wanted to reach out to you today because God's had you on my heart today, and He's put a couple of different pastors on my heart today. And He started talking to me this last week about sanctification, setting apart. And I thought it meant that, I don't know what I thought it meant, but as the week has gone by, today woke me up and it was really clear. And he started telling me the words operation, like a surgical removal, like a cutting away. And then he started talking to me about fasting, and I know that a part of that was personal, where he was telling me to fast because there's some things that I've got to get sanctified. I gotta get some things sanctified. But then he started putting a vision, and he gave me two pastors' faces. He gave me a vision of their faces, and then later on throughout the day, he gave me you. And I don't know what God's wanting to do in this, but when he was talking to me about sanctification, he started confirming in my spirit that it was for sure fasting. He was giving me like a day of fasting, like where these three churches, our church and these two other churches, are coming together for one day of fasting and for a day of worship. And so I began to see our worship teams at different sets. I don't even know how it all came together, but I began to see our worship teams from each of these churches coming together on a day that we all chose to fast. We came together. He took me to the book of Leviticus, and he was talking to me about offerings. And I've never read this before in my life, and so I don't know why he's giving this to me, and I don't know what the complete vision is, but I'm asking you to be in prayer about it, because he very specifically gave me you, and he gave me Pastor John from Generations Church, and then Pastor Kaysen or Casson, I can never get his name right because I'm special, but he gave me him from Freedom Place Church in Rowlett. And I don't know what it is, but he gave me the number 18, and I don't know why that's significant or what that is. I don't know if that's a date. I don't really know what that is, Landon, but I'm asking you to be in prayer about it, because I think that because I'm not clear on it, and I don't have perfect understanding on it. But I think what he is wanting to do is like a day of fasting and a day of worship between our three churches, where we come together and we're doing that. Because after he began to give me fasting, and he confirmed that, he began to say favor. And he said favor, and he said, I'm taking you to a new dimension, a new dimension. A new dimension. I'm taking you to a new dimension. And he said, glory cloud. He said, a glory cloud. And I know that he goes before us, and I know that he's behind us, and I know all of those things. But in this vision, I could see people coming and like laying offerings. Like it was like a spiritual offering. I don't know if it's an offering of praise, or it was like they were giving something and laying it at the altar. So and I know it was those two pastors' faces, and it was yours. And so I don't know. I don't know what he's doing with that, and I don't know what it all means. And so I'm continuing to pray about it. But I'm asking for your prayers, man, because it was very specifically you, and it was very specific to those pastors. And I don't know. It was just like a glory cloud. Like you could see the mist. Like you could see it in the room, like it was thick, like it was a new dimension. I don't know. Be in prayer, man. I love you guys. I pray for y'all all the time. Will you let me know if God speaks to you on it? Because I'm just wanting His glory. I want His glory. I want to be obedient. I want to share what He's given to me to you guys, because it involves y'all. So just want to throw that out there. Love you, man. Have a good night.